Good afternoon from the city of Winchester, and the building behind me, this magnificent building behind me, is called the Great Hall, and it's part of the ruins of the Winchester Castle. And here we are now in the ruins of the Winchester Castle. This castle was built during the 11th century, whereas this structure in front of us, which is called the Great Hall, was built during the 13th century, during the era of King Arthur. These are also ruins of the castle. Unfortunately, this building is now closed. From here we could see the castle passageways. When Winchester was the capital of England, a great castle stood on this spot, and from here the King of England ruled supreme across the Dominion. Now, some 800 years later, all that remains is the Great Hall and these ruins of a tower from the castle walls. The restored passageways in the basement of this tower that led out to the great dry moat surrounding the castle offer a glimpse of a world we can now only imagine. And this is the castle passageway.
I'm really sorry, I have to lock these passages up now.
Unfortunately, it's now closed.
I'm so sorry, I didn't realise you were videoing. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. This magnificent building in front of us is the Winchester Cathedral. This was built during the 11th century. Here we could see the stained glass windows of the cathedral. This is the view of the Winchester Cathedral from the other side. Over there are graveyards, if I'm not mistaken. Here we could see the gravestones of the graveyard. And we could see a view of the Winchester Cathedral from the other side. That structure over there is part of the ruins of the old Winchester Castle, and this is the Mercure Hotel. Over there we could see the rooms of the Mercure Hotel, the graveyard, This statue is a memorial which was erected to commemorate the people who gave their lives for their king and country during the First and Second World Wars. This is another war memorial. This memorial commemorates the people who went to war during the First and Second World Wars. And here we could see the poppies. This is the other side of the Winchester Cathedral. We could see the gates, which resemble the ones we could see in Cordoba in Spain. It's not the gates, the arches I meant. This is still part of the Winchester Cathedral, and here we could see the windows of the cathedral. This is another graveyard, and here we could see a cross, which is a gravestone, and here we could see more gravestones. This is the view of the Winchester Cathedral from, again, another side. And here we could still see the walls of the Winchester Cathedral. This is the gate of the Winchester Cathedral.
And so she said that's the most important. So let me see.
This is a water garden with a statue of Serapis, which is the god of all and healing and fertility, according to the mythology of Ptolemy. And here we could see the writing, the description about the water garden. Serapis, god of all and healing and fertility, a syncretic deity derived from the worship of Egyptian Osiris and Apis, popularized in the 3rd century BC on the orders of the Greek pharaoh Ptolemy I, as a means to unify the Greek and the Egyptian subjects of the Ptolemaic kingdom. This water garden was created in 1958. And here we are back again in this Winchester Cathedral gate. We're on the M3 motorway now, and we're leaving the city of Winchester. And that's it for today. See you in some other location.